What's up guys, Spin Firearms here and back with another review of another used firearm. You guys gave me pretty good feedback from my first review of a used firearm that I picked up. Obviously I've picked up a bunch of used firearms, but I just started the series off. So we're going to be back reviewing my third used handgun in a row. We're going to talk about the price, the benefits of used handguns, what to look for, what it came with, that whole sort of thing, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get started, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. Even if you don't like the video, even if you're going to click off, just do it. It helps the channel. If you like firearms or the Second Amendment, you may not agree with what I say, but at least hit the like button, drop a comment. Don't be a hater. It's just a terrible attitude to have in life. Anyways, another pickup that probably a lot of people are going to think is ridiculous, but I think this is a gem. This is a steal, and this is one of the greatest deals that I've ever picked up. So let's go ahead and check out what is in the box, right? First off, I'm going to show you it's a box. But notice something. Everything is in it. That is usually a good sign. Normally, you're going to see in the case at your local gun store, you're going to see all the firearms, right? Ask, what does it come with? Because a lot of times, used handguns will come with holsters. They will come with an optic. The person is getting rid of that firearm and that platform, so they have no use for anything regarding that handgun anymore. So they usually throw it all together and just try and get as much money for it as possible. So as you can see here, the handgun probably only came with 2 mags, but obviously over time, these people saved up money, or saved up mags, and ended up with 6 total mags. So it looks like they may have bought or paid for 4 by themselves, right? And then 2 probably came with it, right? Which I'm guessing is this mag and then the one that is in the handgun itself, which we're going to get into all that in a second. Obviously it's cleared, safety check prior to the video, but let's go ahead and check what's in here. They even kept this piece, which basically keeps that slide open, preventing any form of use of that handgun. But the fact that they even throw it back in the box just to save usually says this was a good owner, right? Regardless if he didn't shoot it that much, he didn't use it that much, didn't like it that much, at least he took care of his stuff. The handgun's in good shape. He kept the paperwork. He even kept the lock. You know what happens in my videos. When I get a handgun and I purchase something, you know what happens with this. It gets thrown because that's ridiculous. But hey, respect to them for keeping it. I will never use mine. I'm a collector, so I'm not going to get rid of it. But top of that, we got our fiber optic front. If you need to swap it out for anything, I do like the red. I also do like green. I just got to figure out what I prefer on this setup better, but it's nice. I mean, yeah, it's not that expensive to buy these, but it's still nice to have. I actually believe that my other XD in 45, the 3.3-inch stainless steel, the XD, not the XDS. People are getting them confused. My XDS, which is the slim line, which is the 5 and 6+1 setup, that is with Springfield Armory right now. The Mod 2 that I just picked up in 45, that's a whole different firearm. That is a double stack. It holds 9+1 and 13+1 in the magazines. So for all those internet warriors that know what they're talking about, but can't tell the difference between 2 different handguns with 2 different colors and 2 different thicknesses and 2 different lengths, I don't know what to tell you guys. But like I said, this person kept good care of this firearm. So as you saw, we got all that stuff in the box. Obviously paperwork's up here. You can see it. Now let's go ahead and check out the firearm itself, right? XD subcompact. I have the Mod 1. The Mod 1 was actually my very first handgun, right? It was actually a very well received pistol, even though it's made in Croatia, an HS product, blah, blah, blah. But there were some things that people didn't like. For instance, the number one problem was the grip. There's not a lot of grip on it. It feels good in the hand. It's not the most ergonomic, the Mod 1, but it also didn't have texturing. The Mod 2, they threw texturing on it, made it much more ergonomic. I mean, this fits my hand way better than my Mod 1, even though I have a lot of love for my Mod 1. But they made the mistake of writing grip zone on it. So now I have 2 grip zones. I don't know if you guys saw that short I put out. I thought it was pretty funny. But I now have 2 Mod 2s with the grip zone. I don't mind it. When I'm shooting, is that writing going to affect it? When I'm carrying it, is that writing going to affect anything? No. Yes, it's stupid marketing. They should have never put that there. They should have just been quiet and showed the improvements and showed the fact they listen to their customers. But they wrote grip zone. Is that ever going to affect me purchasing the handgun? Of course not. The XDs are a superior line of handguns. I don't care what anyone says. My XD Mod 1, my very first handgun, is 14,000 rounds. Has never even had a failure to feed in its life. Unbelievable handgun. Now this is the Mod 2. I do like my XD in 45 Mod 2 because it handles recoil really well. All the XDs do because of that big, thick slide. On the Mod 2, I'm not sure if it's thinner. It's just a different shape. So I'm not sure if my holsters are going to work for it. I'm going to have to go ahead and check it out. But I just love everything on these handguns, right? Everything functions, right? You saw that mag, it launches, right? Racking the slide is very, very easy. Sights on it, very nice. Let's check out that trigger. It's an improvement from the Mod 1. I do like the Mod 1 trigger, even though it's a little spongy. This trigger is 100% an improvement. It's lighter, crisper, cleaner, and less spongier. A little bit of a long reset, but not bad at all. Here's what it looks like with the 16-round mag. You can get full 3-finger contact. I might even make this my home defense, because right now I use an XDM, but I do love my XD subcompacts. Probably just going to keep my XDM, but this could flex into an everyday carry with the flush mag, and then also home defense with that 16-round mag. It also has a rail to mount basically any light. Like I said, great texturing. Large enough trigger guard to fit a gloved finger in there. This is an awesome winter pistol. Awesome winter carry pistol in general. It just runs. It eats every kind of ammo. All my Springfields have been awesome except my XDS guide rod breaking at 1,400 rounds or whatever it was in 45. But other than that, all my Springfield Armories have been 100% flawless, and I have some of the highest round counts through them. So this, going for $325, is an unreal deal. This is what it was going for. I would have been fine $325 for the handgun, but when you add up the fact that it came with, you know, let's just say that this mag came with it, these two mags, you got at $35 a piece, or $30 a piece even, that's $120 all the way to $140 that you just saved in mags. So that really reduces the price of what you paid for that handgun. That makes it almost $200 or $215 or whatever the case may be. So an absolute awesome steal. This handgun, if you clean it, take care of it, will last the rest of your life. Obviously, you got to do preventative maintenance. You might have to change out a couple parts here and there if you get a high round count. But this is a handgun that can flex into home defense, your everyday carry. It may be a little harder to carry in summer when you're in gym shorts and sweatpants, or gym shorts and tank tops and stuff like that. But in the winter, I carry my Mod 1 in sweatpants just fine. But usually, I do like having a hoodie or longer t-shirt or sweatshirt because of how wide these are. But man, these are great guns. They're reliable. But the best part is the recoil control. Yeah, they don't have forward serrations. Yeah, this isn't optics ready. But in self-defense, you're not going to be using an optic. You're not going to be standing here like you are at the range. It's going to be up close and personal. And you want something with very little recoil. That's reliable. It's going to go bang every single time you pull that trigger. And once again, look at the barrel wear. There is nothing. What I have noticed is on my XDs, the #1 place they wear is on the front of the barrel here. There is nothing. This handgun probably had 50 to 100 rounds put through it, is my guess. The other one, which was from the same exact owner in 45, that obviously was his main carry because that had way more wear and stuff. But this looks like he picked the 45, left his 9mm in the safe. That's where it's at. And when one day he said, I'm going to sell it. And here we are today making this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.